Yo, what's up, baby? How you doing? Yeah. This is Dan, and I got another video for you. We've been pumping them out, haven't we? It's been a lot of fun. The ratings are going up, and that's what matters. The ratings, popularity, being loved by others, adulation of the crowd. Oh, Dan, you're so wonderful. I hope that your life is improving from these videos. It's just basically I share with you what I've done for myself to improve my own life, which is not all that pleasant. Now it's quite pleasant, and I get to share with many people throughout the day and encourage them to open up their heart and to have courage and to listen to their own inner self, because ultimately you are born alone, and you are going to leave this place alone. And everyone in between is a whole lot of lovers and a whole lot of teachers. But in the end, you're born alone and you're going to leave alone. So are you listening to your own inner calling of what your life is supposed to be, for you to be free, for you to be of service? It's a tough one because there's a lot of rules that we're supposed to follow when it comes to our religious belief systems, our family belief systems, our cultural belief systems, media programming, and then all those ideas become cherished, and we want to stand up and have parades about our belief systems, and then throw rocks at people that don't believe what we believe, and hang people that we don't believe, and curse them to hell if they don't believe what we believe. You'll never get that from Dan the Man. I'm like, come on, baby, here's the love train. The light, I'm not even going to say it, but I'm going to say it. The light of Jesus is at the front. Let's follow that, baby. It's a train. It's the train that leads to freedom. Okay, can you dig it? Get on the train, get on the tracks, and go down the narrow road that leads to life by illuminating your physical energy so that you can untie the knots that bind you to this life. And then open up your heart to love. How do you open up your heart to love? You don't get love from the outside. Love is already in there, fully dying to come out. It's dying to come out. But what's the deal? It's covered over with resentments. It's covered over with hatred and fear, which is all really what it comes down to. Which one are you going to choose? Love or fear? This is a fear-based society. The fear is profitable. The fear is easy. The love, which is really the more natural state, has really become the more challenging because we're afraid to love because of the vulnerability and getting hurt. But there's a way to love which is the perfect love, which I myself do not believe that I have really achieved. It isn't the best word, but I myself believe that I have not seen the perfection of the love within my own experience, but I hope that one day that it comes. But I'm going to continue to focus on the love. So is it going to be love or fear? You know what I'm saying? Which is really the two emotions. And if you can intend love, you don't have to think about it, you don't have to do any kind of work, you don't have to go home and do like love workbooks. They can be helpful, but all you have to do is intend to be the love that's already your heart. It's already in there. It is dying to come out. It is just absolutely dying to be free, to be let loose from the cage of fear. I want to encourage you to let the bird of love fly free in your heart. It's an expansion and a warmth. It doesn't mean everything's perfect. It doesn't mean that everything's always pleasant. It just means that you can feel a level of contentment by being of service and putting other people first. All the same time, you just really have like if you're living on purpose, kind of like I am with YouTube videos and helping people to improve their lives, there's a contentment, a joy, a childlike glee. Look at this. I mean, this is my job, dude. And you know what? I love doing this. I love making juice. I love talking about health. I love talking about love. I love love. okay? I'm going to continue to grow myself. You guys are a very huge part of that. So I'm honored to have you here with me, that you would take the 10 minutes a day, or 20 or 30 lately, and just lend me your ear, that I may share and be in joy and potentially connect with you. And some of it you can dig and some of you can't, and there's nothing, and I wouldn't have it any other way. You know what I'm saying? Because for me, ultimately, there's a simplicity in a light of truth, and there's no words that can go there. But I'm a YouTuber, so I use words, actions, and movements. But ultimately, inside, you just have to feel the divine light from where I'm coming from, because I'm a failed, flailing piece of flesh with words and concepts and you know, but it's the light that I rely on that allows me to have had as much success in this that I've had. So I keep on relying back into the light, and I'm going to try to share with you, because I've been shared with it on how to intellectually understand that we are the divine light. So now there's no way that I could not believe that. There's just everything that tries to get in the way of that seems like a load of hogwash to me, you know, and I'm just not even buying it. So I'm gonna make this juice real quick, and that was just it just happens. It just happens. I have no excuse, and I take no responsibility for it. Whatever was just said, because there is no Dan. There's only the hope that your life improves, pure and simple. When your life improves, mine improves. I'm selfishly helping you, because when you get better, I get better. And the ocean of the consciousness of mankind raises up. And that's what I'm all about, baby. Courage, love, unconditional love, bliss, and finally the peace that passes understanding, baby. Amen. Carrot, celery, cucumber, apple, ginger. Classic, baby. Carrot, which is wonders. Apple, ginger, cucumber, celery. Oh, that smells so good, the ginger. That's what Wonder was like. Give me ginger. So the whole recipe is based around a big old piece of ginger. I've been drinking so much green juice. It should be a crime, baby. Do not throw rubber bands in the sink. Okay, so that was that. And I usually take the full 10 because... Do you need to go, Ashley? Your juices are in the fridge. I'm sorry. I knew that, but I didn't want to stop because I was flowing big time.
You're fine.
2 juices are in the fridge there, and you have a wonderful day at school.
This is for you.
That's for me?
Yeah.
All right. Gourmet raw treats. Did you see what I just did, Wonder?
No.
She put me some gourmet raw treats. I said, it was, hey Dan, hey Dan. I went like this.
Someone gave them to me.
Oh, someone gave them to you, now you're going to pawn them off onto my stomach. That's okay. I will take one for the team. I will eat those raw gourmet snacks made out of flax crackers and sunflower seeds, the little Go Raw snacks, and I will love them until I will love them later, maybe. I like to drink juice all day, and then I'll throw them on my salad later. How about that?
Yeah.
Okay, well, thanks for joining me, guys, and Dan McDonald's LifeRegenerator. What did they call that show on MTV? The Real Life? Real Life with Dan McDonald?
Real world.
The Real World of Dan McDonald with the 3 ladies, and I have to pick one of them to marry when I leave here, but I decided to pick all 3 of them because they're all so wonderful and perfect, and besides, it should be more like that anyways. Only one woman. What? How can you do that? All right, I'm in trouble now, right? Love you, Krista. She's cool. She'll be like, oh, that Dan, he's so funny. See y'all.